By using the Instagram.com website and Instagram service, they are agreeing to be bound by the following terms and conditions. They must be 13 years or older to use this site. They must not post nude, partially nude, or sexually suggestive photos. They are responsible for any activity that occurs on the DAI screen name. They are responsible for keeping DAI passwords secure. They must not abuse, harass, threaten, impersonate, or intimidate other Instagram users. They must not use the Instagram service for any illegal or unauthorized purpose. The international users agree to comply with all local laws regarding online conduct and acceptable content. They are solely responsible for DAI conduct and any data, text, information, screen names, graphics, photos, profiles, audio, and video clip links that they submit, post, and display on the Instagram service. They must not modify, adapt, or hack Instagram or modify another website so as to falsely imply that it is associated with Instagram. They must not access Instagram's private API by any other means other than the Instagram application itself. They must not crawl, scrape, or otherwise cache any content from Instagram, including but not limited to user profiles and photos. They must not create or submit unwanted emails or comments to any Instagram members. They must not use the web URLs in thy name without prior written consent from Instagram Incorporated. They must not transmit any worms or viruses or any code of a destructive nature. They must not, in the use of Instagram, violate any laws in the jurisdiction, including but not limited to copyright laws. Violation of any of these agreements will result in the termination of thy Instagram account. While Instagram prohibits such conduct and content on its site, they understand and agree that Instagram cannot be responsible for the content posted on its website, and they nonetheless may be exposed to such materials that they use the Instagram service at thy own risk. The general conditions. We reserve the right to modify or terminate the Instagram service for any reason without notice at any spell. We reserve the right to alter these terms of use at any spell. If the alterations constitute a material change to the terms of use, we will notify thee via the internet, mail according to the preference exposed on thy account. What constitutes a material change will be determined at our sole discretion, in good faith and using common sense and reasonable judgment. We reserve the right to refuse to anyone for any reason at any spell. We reserve the right to force forfeit of any username that becomes inactive, violates trademark, or may mislead other users. We reserve the right to reclaim usernames on behalf of businesses or individuals that hold legal claim or trademark on those usernames. Proprietary rights in content on Instagram. Instagram does not claim any ownership in the rights in the text files, images, photos, videos, sounds, musical works, works of authorship, applications, or any other material collectively called content that they post on or through the Instagram services. By displaying or publishing any content on or through the Instagram services, they hereby grant to Instagram a non-exclusive, fully paid, and royalty-free worldwide limited license to use, modify, detect, delete from, add to, publicly perform, publicly display, reproduce, and translate such content, including without limitation and distribution of all parts of the site in any media format through any media channels, except content not shared publicly, which will not be distributed outside the Instagram services. Some of the Instagram services are supported by advertising revenue and may display advertising and promotions. And they hereby agree that Instagram may place such advertising and promotions on the Instagram services or on, about, or in conjunction with thy content. The manner, mode, and extent of such advertising and promotions are subject to change without specific notice to thee. Thee represent and warrant that thee own the content posted by thee on or through the Instagram services, or otherwise haste the right to grant the license set forth in this section. The posting and use of thy content on or through the Instagram services does not violate the privacy rights, publicity rights, copyrights, contract rights, intellectual property rights, or any other rights of any person. The posting of any thy content on the site does not result in a breach of contract between thee and a third party. Thee agree to pay any royalty fees and any other monies owing to any persons by any reason of content thee post on or through the Instagram service. The Instagram service contains content of Instagram content. Instagram content is protected by copyright, trademark, patent, trade secrets, and other laws. And Instagram owns and retains all rights in the Instagram content and the Instagram services. Instagram hereby grants thee a limited, revocable, non-sublicensable license to reproduce and display the Instagram content, excluding any software code, solely for the personal use in the connection with viewing the site and the Instagram services. The Instagram services contain content of users and other Instagram licenses, except provided within this agreement. Thee may not copy, modify, or translate, publish, broadcast, transmit, distribute, perform, display, or sell any content appearing on or through the Instagram service. Instagram performs technical functions necessary to offer the Instagram services, including but not limited to transcoding and or reformatting content to allow it to be used throughout the Instagram service. Although the site and other Instagram services are normally available, there will be occasions whence the site or other Instagram services will be interrupted for scheduled maintenance or upgrades, for emergency repairs, or due to failure of telecommunications links and equipment that are beyond the control of Instagram. Also, although Instagram will normally only delete content that violates this agreement, Instagram reserves the right to delete any content for any reason without prior notice. Deleted content may be stored by Instagram in order to comply with certain legal obligations, and it is not retrievable without a valid court order. Consequently, Instagram encourages thee to maintain thy own backup of content. In other words, Instagram is not a backup service. Instagram will not be liable to thee for any modifications, suspension, or discontinuation of the Instagram services or the loss of any content.